as a new Dom, how do you tell your first client that you're new without making him think that you aren't capable? Ooh, they've been in the lifestyle, but they are new to being a professional. This is their first client, okay? So they might know things and have the skills or whatever, but this is their first client, okay? First paying client, okay? So, 3 things. 3 points, 3 strategies here to this is, I would say, number 1, if you feel like I'm so new that I have to tell them that I'm new because they're going to see it on me anyway, and we're kind of going there with it, practice for free on a submissive friend to build your confidence and gain practical experience, okay? If you have been in the lifestyle for a while, just kind of like getting into this, building your skill set, growing in your Dom skills, right? Growing in that energy, chances are pretty high that you know somebody friendly with somebody who leans submissive or who can bottom, who will allow you to just play or practice with them. Not as a professional service. We're not even trying to get them into subspace necessarily. This is just a friend, someone that you feel relatively safe and comfortable with, that you can practice until you don't feel new anymore. You may not have been getting money, but you don't feel new anymore. And there's a difference. Just because this is the first time you're charging doesn't make you a new dominant. But if you're conflating those two, then I would just say get more experience and build that confidence, get some of that practical experience, right? So you don't feel like I've never done this before, I'm new. No, you just haven't charged before, but you've been doing this, okay? So that's the first thing that will, I think, kind of help sway or reduce or eliminate altogether some imposter syndrome. The second one, I would say only choose initial clients. Awesome. Only choose initial clients who are compatible with your most proficient skill set right now. Okay? Because you're already feeling I'm new, which means I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little bit of an imposter, right? We can get insecure in that way. So we don't want to just take on, I wouldn't say I would avoid taking on a super, super, super experienced submissive. I wouldn't take on a super, super bratty submissive unless you are an excellent brat tamer and that's where you feel very proficient. I would take on someone also relatively new so that it doesn't feel as intimidating. You can build your skills together, build experiences together. But you also want to choose someone who's compatible with your most proficient skill set. So if you are really into impact play and you've practiced on some friends and you've led some friends through some scenes and you've done it and you're like, okay, I'm feeling good about charging for this now. And the first client that comes across wants to pay you a lot of money for you to do a rigging session and some suspension bondage. That's not something that you agree to. It's not, you would be ridiculous to agree to that. But you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to create such a contrast in this analogy. So if your skill set, if you feel proficient with impact play, don't take on someone who isn't looking for that. Stick within your wheelhouse. We want to give you opportunities to build your skills and grow in your confidence in a way that feels empowering, not intimidating. My third point here would be to market your services at a discounted rate as a benefit to the consumer. So again, this is a sneaky kind of mentality shift that can lead actually to some good sales here. You're going into this going, I'm new, so I can't charge that much. You're going to be the victim here. And you're not going to come out of it with this authority and this confidence. But if you use your inexperience, your limited experience, you leverage it, can actually be a sales pitch. Hey, I am starting my business, and the first 10 clients get 50% off of my going rate. And then guess what? You take on 10 clients, you build your skills. In 3, 6, 9 months, you're not feeling insecure, intimidated. You're not feeling new. You're not feeling like an imposter. You take that discount away. That was an introductory offer only, right? It's your business. You got to sell that business. So don't look at it as a limiting factor. Look at it as an opportunity. Here's my last point to that. If they reject you, they weren't your ideal client anyway. You know, if you're like, hey, introductory offer, first 5 clients, first 10 clients are free, and they're like, oh no, I need someone more experienced, blah, blah, blah. They're not your ideal client anyway. Here's the thing. If you try to sell to everyone, you will end up selling to no one. Okay? If they reject you, they weren't your client. They weren't meant to be your client. Find your niche. What do you do well? What could you uniquely bring to the ProDomme space that no other one can?